PL Electric. Remember, the company delivered its Q3 numbers, and there has been a degrowth seen in the sales and the EBITDA, and just a tad bit of a growth seen on the profit front. We have with us then Mr. Gautam Seth, the joint MD of the company. Hi, Mr. Seth. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, you know, Q3 was a very disappointing quarter. What can this be attributed to? Is it due to a slowdown in orders, demonetization? What would you attribute the slowdown to?
If you see our Q3 results, we are about 6.5%. There's an increase from quarter on quarter, and the margin in terms of the PAT has gone up considerably from the last quarter and also from the last year, the quarter FY16. And as you are aware, in our industry, there has been especially in the metering, where a lot of tenders have not come out in the first half of the year. And now what we see a very positive cycle where since the last 3 months, a lot of tenders have come out. And just to put a number to it, there are over 1 million meters tenders which have come out, which already the company has participated. There is a further 9.5 million meters of tenders which have come out, which are in various stages of evaluation. So in terms of the demand picking up from the utilities for the meters, we do see going forward the business coming back. So our drop in sales was attributed mainly to two factors. One was the meter tenders were not coming out from the utilities. The second was the company choosing to stay away from certain orders which were of very low margin. These are project orders typically from government mass procurement programs, and that is what...
So Gautam, allow me to come in here. You've highlighted what has attributed to a weak Q3. What I want to understand from you is this a one-off, or do you think that you can see your financials seeing a bit of a drag going forward, particularly in terms of your margins?
No, in terms of margin, we have seen an improvement in the last quarter, and even going forward, we definitely see our margin to get better. And this happens on volumes going up because one, the tenders of meters have started coming out. In the trade sales, which is our B2C sales, we have seen an increase in even on the lighting front, we have seen an increase in our LED trade volumes. Wires. Even switchgear has grown in the last quarter. So in terms of going on to the next quarters, we definitely see a growth in the volumes. We are already working on a certain streamlining of our working capital, and so that would also bring about a better margin coming forward.
As the orders come in and, as the volume picks up, if you could just tell us what kind of volume growth can we expect going forward, and also a margin level that you would be able to deliver.
Yeah, in terms of, if you see the numbers, despite the volumes going down in two segments, we have still been able to maintain a very healthy EBITDA. And our 9 months EBITDA is almost equivalent to what it was last year. That's around 14%. So in terms of business, definitely, that shows the strength of our business in that. Now, when we go forward, we have... procured the first smart lighting project, which is for the Bhopal city, where it's a smart lighting with automation system. And the order was for about 70 crores. The revenues of that would start coming in the Q4. We have focused our teams on, just to cover the demonetization effect. We have rechannelized ourselves into a lot of institutional sales. Also, we are looking at opening up our new distribution across the country. So there have been a lot of positive actions taken by our team to ensure that the growth comes in. Looking at the Q4, it's always in Q4, that's the strongest quarter every year. So going forward, we definitely see our trade business going up, also the utility business from the metering going up. So that should definitely have a positive impact on the margins.
So yeah, Mr. Seth, if you could give me a number to that, what kind of margins can we expect on the growth after all of the order, wins that you have told me about?
I won't be able to give you a direct forecast for the next quarter, but what I can just say is that going forward from here, because in the last 2 quarters, we have been now growing. Our Q3 has been better than the Q2. And similarly, I would expect a much better quarter going forward in terms of growth coming in on the sales side.
Before we let you go, tell me, what is your order book like and what are you targeting for the year?
We are currently having an order book of 342 crores. And out of this, so this gives us a good visibility across all our product segments. The utility orders are around 223 crores. So in terms of our order book, that again gives us a very positive action or
For the year end.
the visibility going forward.
So what are you targeting for the year end in terms of a number?
In terms of numbers, yes, because most of these orders would get, supplied within this year itself, and so certain of them going forward. So definitely looking at a number, I won't be able to give you a specific number, but going forward, the Q4 definitely seems to be a much stronger level. Looking at the pending order status, what we have, and already the tenders, what have come in. The tenders, what have come in, obviously, the utilities have a time lag of, evaluating. They have their own process and then coming forward. So that these orders may spill over even to the next quarter. What I'll also like to highlight is that...
We'll let it go at that. No, thanks so much for joining in. Q4 will look promising. They're talking about how there will be a pickup. Can't really leave us with any numbers for now. 116 on HP Health.